guys, I thought I'd bring you along on the cake I'm making today. So far it's turned out better than my carrot cake did. Now my granddaughters, we're having a birthday party for her this afternoon, and I'm going to make a quick cake. It was kind of something not planned. I didn't think she was wanting me to make a cake. I thought she was just taking cupcakes to the school, but she's going to have a little thing with family today, so I'm making a really quick cake. Top on. But I wanted to let you see a little bit about I do my cakes. These little turntables make all the world of difference. A lot of people always ask me, you know, how is it you do all these different things? I was a single mom for a lot of years, and when you're a single mom and you try to do things to, you know, make things the best you can, and that's what I did. I just, you know, I sat and I looked at stuff and tried to figure out how I could do it myself to where it wouldn't cost so much. And I don't see how they do it at all nowadays. It seems like birthday parties now, they don't just have cake and ice cream or cake and chips and something to drink. They have hot dogs or pizza or something. In my opinion, that's a little overrated, but the thing of it is it makes it hard for people like single parents that, you know, their kids at school, their friends at school, they have these big shebang parties, and then these single moms and stuff like that, they can't hardly afford to do all that good stuff, so it makes it hard for them. I guess I could. I don't know if I can do this left-handed. I'm used to doing it the other way, but I'll try to do it left-handed for you so you can see a little bit about what I'm doing. I'm sorry. My daughters so far ain't been too bad, but they can still get into it. But I try to encourage them not to feel intimidated by doing things the way everybody else does them. It's just so overrated. I lived my life like that a lot when I was younger, and it's not worth it. It don't make no difference. The things my kids remember about things ain't got nothing to do with all the hot dogs and pizzas and everything else. So I ain't worried about it. You know, after I take my big spatula, or little spatula, and do that, I take my big spatula. Still don't know if I can do this backwards. I should have stuck my camera maybe on the other side. And I do like this to run it around to get excess off. Sometimes you have to put some back in spots. But I just taught myself to do things like this because I wanted to do the best I could for my kids without getting jonesy. I ain't got nothing I like about being jonesy. That's pretty well got the sides smoothed out, as you can tell. And then I just kind of run. I've got a turntable here, if you can't tell. That makes all the world of difference in doing these. And then I just run it from the edge to the center, kind of in a loop. Just to kind of smooth that out somewhat. Depending on what I'm going to do with it, it's how smooth I get it too, because sometimes I'm going to be putting fondant. I use fondant sometimes too, and I make it homemade. Store-bought is not worth flip, in my opinion. Anyway, and that's a simple thing to do too. They make things look so much more complicated than they have to be. That looks like all I'm going to do on that. I'm going to actually take the rest of this icing and make me, actually I need to thin that down just a tad more up here, because I forgot. I'm going to try to make like a little unicorn. You may have seen these on Pinterest and different things. I'm kind of going to make this like a little unicorn for my granddaughter. So the top ain't going to matter as bad when it comes, because I'm going to be putting different icing on it. But I'm going to color this icing and make it, I'll just have to show you as time goes. So that's what I got so far. When I get to the next step, I'll come back. Okay guys, I was going to show you doing my little unicorn horn. This is modeling chocolate. All it consists of is some type of chocolate, white, or I wanted white for this, but I didn't have any. So I'm going to use the chocolate. I'm experimenting as I go. Luckily it's my granddaughter, so that's fine. But I used 2 ounces of chocolate chips, you know, or white chocolate. And I melted it in the microwave, used about 30 seconds, and then about 30 seconds more, stir it every 30 seconds. It took about a minute and 20 seconds, I think, to get this amount done. And then after you stir it smooth, then put you like a tablespoon of corn syrup in it, and mix it up really good and let it chill for about an hour. And then when you get it out, it'll feel hard, but after you start kneading it and stuff, it'll soften up for you. Sorry, I had visitors there, and my daughter came, and I didn't get to finish. Well, I have decided to do a little different because that wasn't doing like I wanted it to. I should have looked into it a little more, but that's the thing about making a cake in a hurry. But I am rolling me out some little pieces here. I'm making me some eyelashes out of my modeling chocolate that I made. I'll show it to you here in a second. Just taking little pieces like that. Getting them thin and if I want. Curving them a little and sticking them on here. The way I want them. There's some eyelashes. That's like a pony. Now I am getting a couple toothpicks, and I use the Wilton coloring is what I use. You can dip your toothpick in there and get you a little coloring on it. Stick it in there. In your little bowl of icing. I got me a couple different ones. I guess I'm going to make me a blue and a red or pink, more of pink. So it's getting all pretty. My granddaughter will love that. I'm actually not going to completely mix that up. Well, no, I am this one. Yeah, I am. Sometimes I don't mix it all the way up and it makes it marbly, but the way I'm going to do this, it's going to be kind of a marble thing anyway, so. Now I'm doing the blue. Oh, I don't have the true blue. I guess I'll do like a teal. I gotta go back through my stuff and see what I got and what I ain't got now. Since we moved, a lot of things I thought, well, I'll just leave it alone till we get moved. And I'm finding things that I need to restock on. Let me get me another spatula. Well, they're all dirty. I guess I'm going to use a spoon for this one because my other ones are dirty. This one was a teal. That'll actually look pretty though. I think it might even be prettier than the blue. Blue. Now let me get my bags set up and I'll show you how I'm going to do this icing. Okay, I'm putting these in these baggies. A good way to do that, guys, is putting your Ziploc bag over one of these and putting it down in the corner so that it goes down in that corner, not all over, just in the corner there. And don't let it, see how there's no there in there? Don't let it just squish down in there because you got to cut that. So I'm going to do my blue. See how much easier that is to get that in there, doing that. I should have washed me up another spatula. Oh, I'll use this white one. It won't matter now. It's white. Anyway. Alright. Get them all three in there. Let it go in that corner. Zip it up to get the air out of there. Get on up. Alright, now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to snip these ends. Just, not even a pinch, probably, on each one of them. That's why you don't get it all the way down in there, because if you do, you're going to make a mess. And then I've got my bigger bag that I have put, I've actually got a pastry bag, but once again, with all this moving we've done, I don't know where nothing's at. Because I can't even find my little couplings that go on there. I'm having to rig one up with something else. But it'll work. Now you stick all your bags in that corner to where I'll say this is not the easiest thing to do, especially when you ain't got the right bags. Then you practice on something else before you stick it on your cake in case that don't work like I'm wanting it to. Where's my other colors? Well, I'm getting the pink out. I'm not seeing any other color. There we go. I'm making swirls here, guys. I'm sorry that I can't show you this any better than what I am. I've got that tip on there and I'm making swirls all over. There's no rhyme or reason to this. This is a Mama homemade cake.
You like that? That's for Mama. Tell her thank you.
Thank you. She's over here.
She's over there.
Where'd I go? She's acting bashful.
Ready to open it up? Yeah? What do you want to open next? You got this?